So adaptability and resilience are two things that I've spoken about recently in my Apex videos. So I'm going to give you a little insight into how I work and the issues that I overcome and how I overcome them. I have retinitis pigmentosa. I was diagnosed when I was really young, so I was fortunate that I was able to consider my career choices with blindness in mind. So what I want to walk you through in this video is just how I've adapted the way that I work and the environments that I work in to allow me to thrive and keep going. From a really young age, I wanted to be independent. I wanted to be able to provide a life for myself and future partners and family, etc., etc. So it was a really important thing to me to be able to keep working and stay independent. I didn't want to rely on anybody. Even when I was blind, I wanted to be able to survive and keep going by myself if necessary. Work is important to me because I've always wanted to experience as much of the world as I can, and to do that I needed to be able to afford to do things. So whether that be looking after myself, getting tattoos, having a wife, getting a house, having dogs, going travelling, holidays, whatever it is, you name it, I just wanted to experience everything that the world had to offer. So I knew that the best way to do that was to set myself up with lots of good working opportunities. So I'm going to give you a little insight into what I do, and I hope you enjoy. So, start of 2004, I began my career as a personal trainer. I started as all PTs do in the gym. It quickly became apparent that being on a gym floor was quite dangerous for me, with most gyms being black floors, black weights, dark, moody environments. It became quite tricky. So I moved into my own studio when I came to Norwich, and then 5 years later I changed to working purely online. So I just train people via Zoom. I'm in the comfort of my office and I train people wherever they are, whether it's hotels, homes, out in the garden, do it all. So it keeps me safe and means that I can keep going with my PT work, for as long as I want to. So in addition to being a PT, I realised the importance of sports therapy and helping people's body to perform at its best. Now, when I first started, I really struggled because massages tend to be done in places that are quite dark. What I do now is I work from home. I have a lot of lighting to allow me to see what I'm doing. I can feel a lot more than I can see, but the lighting just helps me to move around the table, move around the body well. And when I have to turn people on their back, instead of them looking up at all the bright lights, we have eye masks to kind of chill people out and make sure that I can keep working, but they can relax and enjoy the pain. So when COVID hit, I needed to find ways that I could still earn an income and still help people. So I set up my online coaching, and I also started looking for opportunities to help a little bit close to home in the community. I transitioned, like a lot of people did, to running classes online, but I also set up triathlon and running coaching online. So the way that it works with my eyesight is that I find it difficult to be out in the field, so trackside, field side is very, very tricky for me. So what I've now set up is an online coaching business where I meet up with people once a week, once a fortnight to discuss their training, set up their training plan, and just I'm available to chat and counsel people via messenger, email, telephone, however they need it. If people want me to have a look at their technique, then I get them to video themselves and send it to me so I can view it on my computer and blow it up. So it allows me to still coach and train at a high level, but without being a risk to myself out in the field. Cool. And in addition to this, I work 3 days a week for a drug and alcohol service in Norfolk called Change, Grow, Live. I have a caseload of opiate service users who are either recovering or trying to recover from misusing opiates. I really enjoy this. It's demanding work, but I wanted to test myself in a different way to the sporting environments that I'd always been in up until then. It's really opened my eyes to, the mental health aspects of life, and it's working with some really challenging people that are going through some really challenging things. But again, I've been able to adapt, and luckily I've got a team of people around me that help me to carry out the tasks that I struggle with, like analysing drug screening results and taking blood samples and things like that. So their help has allowed me to adapt and overcome the challenges of being back in a busy workplace, dealing face to face with a lot of people. But again, it's a challenge that I've relished and overcome and really enjoy. Now you've seen adaptability and resilience in action, go and check out the videos, Komodo Dragon on resilience and the Jaguar on adaptability. Really nice little videos, lots of tips and resources for you to use so that you can build up your resilience and adaptability.